What's up? You guys will be master of the math because I got you. So today we're gonna go over about the volumes. First, we're gonna go over rectangular prism volume. So basically all the volumes are simply base times height, which is base area times height. Base area is this part and height is this part, h. So for example, if it's 3, 4, and 5, 4 times 3 give you the base area, which is 12 unit square. Let's say this unit. 3 unit, 4 unit, 5 unit. So the base area is going to be 12u square. And then if you multiply one more height unit, then you're going to get 60 unit cubic. Very simple, isn't it? And next volume is volume of cylinder. Cylinder is a little different, but as I told you, the basic is same. The base area times height. What's height? So this is your height, and area of circle is, how do you find the area of the circle? If that's radius, pi times radius square is the area of the circle of the base on cylinder. So let's say our radius is 5 and height is 10. Then pi r square is pi times r square, which is 5 square, times 10, which is the height, will give you the volume of the cylinder, which is 25 times 10 times pi, 250 pi. And if you use calculator or calculate by yourself, if you calculate 3.14, you will get the volume of this cylinder. And next one, we're gonna go over volume of pyramid. So the little difference between the pyramid and the rectangular prism is, if you fill up the water on this volume of pyramid, and if you pull the same base area of the rectangular prism, let's say it looks like this, same height, oof. This picture is horrible, but let's say there is a same height and same base of the rectangular prism. If you fill in the water in this pyramid and if you pour in the same base of the rectangular prism, it exactly 3 times bigger. Which means the area of the pyramid is the base times height, base area times height divided by 3 will give you the volume of this pyramid. So for example, let's say this is 4, 5, and height is 10. Then our volume of pyramid is gonna be 4 times 5, 20 unit square, times 10, which is 200 unit cubic, divided by 3 is your volume of pyramid. And next one, we're gonna go over volume of cone, which is pretty much similar with the pyramid. If you fill in the water here and if you pour this whole cone volume of water to the cylinder, it exactly fits 3 times bigger. You can pour 3 times, which means the base area times height divided by 3 is also volume of the cone. So let's say this area is, the radius is 3. Let's say height is also 10. And then our volume of cone is pi r square, which is 9 pi times height, which is 10, will give you 90 pi, and divide by 3, which is 30 pi, is our unit cube, our volume. So just remember, if the top is cone or pyramid, you always have to divide by 3. Just remember that. And that's it for today's lesson. Good luck.